quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
It stinks.
Want to welcome everybody right here on Boom Broadcasting to It Stinks Podcast. Yours truly, Shawn, in the driver's seat. Strap on your seatbelts, buckle up, buckle down. We're going on an amazing ride right here on a Thursday for episode 2 on Boom Broadcasting. Couldn't wait to get live today because last night we got the official summer kickoff. For some people, summer kicks off when school lets out and the kids are home. Some people, summer kicks off when you go home for college break. Some people, it's not officially summer to after Memorial Day. And for some people, after the 4th of July. That's what they say, it's officially summer. But if you're a fan of TV like me, summer does not officially start in your backyard until episode 1 of the summer sitcom reality TV game show Big Brother kicks off. Yes, it kicked off July 16th, 9 p.m. House looks amazing. Julie and the crew at CBS did an outstanding job. Every year, the Big Brother house just gets bigger, better, and just different things. Now, it isn't as good as the Camp House. I really liked that 3 seasons ago, the Camp House. But when I watched them do the trailer for the house 3 days ago, kind of revealing how the house would look, they gave you a virtual tour of the house. You got to see the have-nots room. You got to see all this real funky art stuff on the wall. I said, they're going with an AI type of theme this year. You could just feel it. It was an AI theme. And if you haven't saw the beginning of the show, spoiler alert, hit the pause button because you need to go watch it before you come back to It Stinks Podcast right on Boom Broadcasting. But you saw the AI stuff. You saw all of this different things in the house. The house, head of household room, looks a little bit smaller than what it mainly done in some past seasons. It's been a little bit bigger, so they made it smaller. The have-not room looks more of a have-not room. Past couple seasons of Big Brother, the have-not room has looked more like just the knockoff room for you just not sleeping good at night. But this year, if you have to be a have-not, if you get a punishment, that box bed made out of a 4x4 square box, no mattress, no sheets, no covers, no pillows, that looks like a very uncomfortable night to sleep in the have-not room. And I haven't seen a have-not room this good since the camp season when they just had a have-not room with bad bunks, old stuff in there, old gym socks, stinky smell, everything you can have when you think of a camp have-not room. So Big Brother definitely stepped it up. Kitchen setup, pretty much the same setup. The big round table where they meet at for a house select for the night where they put 2 people on the block. Same fridge they use every year. Everything else in the house looks the same, but very good setup. And let's jump into what happened on night 1. Because this is Big Brother. And the one thing they did different this year was most of the time they bring 8 in the first 30 minutes. The remaining 8 in the next 30 minutes of the first hour. But this year CBS said, let's do something different. Let's split it up. Let's do a season premiere 2 nights, 2 instead of 1 night. So you're getting season premiere, which was last night, where the first 8 house guests moved in. But tonight again, you're getting episode 2 of the second 8 house guests moving in. So the first 8 that moved in were some different ones. I kind of been looking at all their profiles, trying to see who I think will be the winner. I'm not going to announce my winner till the next episode when all 16 are in the house. I will announce who I think will be the one. The last 2 on finale night, standing in the chair, playing for the money for the first prize and the second prize. But the first 8 that moved in tonight were You had Tucker, Angelo, Kimmy, Jesse, Cam, Rubel, Joseph, and Mackenzie. All of them were the first 8 to move in, and once again, out of these 8, 4 moved in first, 4 moved in behind them. They put them all on the stage together, and they called them one by one. They did 4s. And I like that with Big Brother this year. Then when they moved in, Big Brother just jumped right into a different approach than what they mainly do. Most of the time, the first night is the first 8 move in or the first 16 move in. You're getting acquainted. You're building alliances. You're finding out what people have in common. Hey, you wearing blue. I'm wearing blue. We both like blue. Hey, you're from New York. I'm from New Jersey. Hey, we got something in common. Hey, you're from North Carolina. I'm from Florida. I'm from South Carolina. I'm from California. I'm from North Dakota. I'm from Wyoming, Utah, anywhere, Arizona, anywhere in between. You're finding out what people like. You're learning their differences and what they don't like. And on that first night, you're trying to go ahead and make those alliances, because the first head of household game holds the fate for a lot of people. One, you make yourself a target if you win it, because now everybody's going to be gunning for you because they're going to see you as a threat and expert player. But if you're one of those people who don't come in on the first night and really get acquainted with people, whoever wins the head of household, 9 out of 10, they're going to put you on the block. But this year, Big Brother said, hold on, let's go a different approach. And I think, once again, golf clap, CBS finding a new way to rewrite Big Brother every season to give it a new twist. Now, over the past couple of seasons, you've seen where they come up where you can play a game about week 3, week 4 for a power. An undisclosed power that a house guest can win that can save somebody's game, get rid of somebody's game, or save your own game. We've seen this power used a lot where people have saved it to the last week they can use it to save themselves another week. We saw last season, Matty Ice, one of my favorites from last season, won the power, saved Jag, took Jag off the block, and it ended up him and Jag being on finale night, sitting in the last 2 chairs. The guy he saved would go on to win Big Brother season 25. We saw the year when Tamar Braxton won the superpower. That gave her another week. She went on to win Celebrity Big Brother. So it's just so much you can do in this game to keep you going. And they go out and throw the curveball right there. House guests come in. They get acquainted. The first 8 come in. They're looking for the next 8. She said they'll be moving in tomorrow, but we're going to play a game. House guests get very excited. They're like, okay, what kind of game we're playing? She says, we have a chance for the first time in Big Brother history, instead of 16 players, we can have 17 players. And I said, oh, whoa, pump the brakes right now, Julie. CBS, pump the brakes. So now if I'm playing Big Brother, I'm thinking 16, 17, that's the extra person I got to get out the house for me to make it to finale night to win the money. That's the first thing that came to my mind if I'm playing. But it's Big Brother. It's always twist. It's always the uncertain. It's always seeing the things that you cannot see. Looking through the microscope, looking down the tunnel, not using that tunnel vision, you looking straight ahead, but looking outside of the box. I knew there had to be a twist with this. The lady comes on. She's from California. She tells how she's a big Big Brother fan. How she enjoys the game. She's been watching it for several years. Make my dream come true. You first 8. Give me a chance to come play the game. I'll be an ally. I will be indebted and endowed to the ones who vote me in to come play the game with you. I can be your best friend. But if you don't vote me in, I can be your worst enemy. And if you a fan of Big Brother and you watched the show as many seasons as I watched it growing up, watching it all the way through my childhood, adulthood, to even continuing to watch it because I just enjoy the games and enjoy watching people in the house for over 60 some days, 60 to 90 days, figure out how to continue to get ahead without hurting yourself and getting ahead with your game. You're thinking, if I don't let you in the house, you can't hurt me because you're not in the game. But if I let you in the house, there's a chance you can win head of household, find out that I voted to not let you in, and guess what? Put you on the block and have you evicted from the house. So it was a tough decision. And Julie said she can't come in at 4-4. It had to be majority, 5-4. So you go on and seeing people tell, and I got to learn all their names, so as we continue on, I'll be able to start saying more people's names the more we watch this first night. You see some of the players say, number one, hey, that's an extra, thinking how I was thinking. That's an extra person. I don't want them in here affecting my game. I'm going to just figure out how to say, I'm going to say no. 16 is already enough to try to get out. That means I got 15 other people to get out to win on grand finale night. Adding one more, now I got 16 people to get out. No. But you had some people, and the realtor was one of them that stuck out to me. And the video guy, the guy who works in the video store. Gonna remember both their names, because they're gonna probably be two that I'm always talking about, because they're fans of the game and they know the game. And you can tell they're fans of the show because they said, hold on, this is Big Brother. If I bring this person in, it's a chance this person to help me. But if I vote no, this person will definitely come back to hurt me as we progress in the game because it's Big Brother. So the vote went 4-4. 4 was against. Julie announced that she did not get in. And then once again, Big Brother does what they do best. They just threw a curveball at you and said, I wanted to be in the game and give you a chance to let me play with you. Being that you didn't give me a chance to let me play with you, I told you I could make your game a living nightmare for not letting me in. I'm not a human. I'm actually an AI, intelligent bot who will be in the game every day, every minute, every hour. I will hear your strategy. I will be doing things. I will be in the house. You'll never know when I'm there. And I said, whoa, Big Brother. Like, now we go from watching them on Big Brother, watching them on the Paramount app or the Pluto app, plug for them. CBS app used to be, but I don't think they do it no more, from the 20-hour feed, 24-hour feed. We go from watching them whenever we want to watch them to now you have an artificial intelligent bot, AI, in the house that's everywhere. In the walls, in the videos, in the cameras, in the fridge, in all the smart devices. So nowhere can you go in this house to talk game that you have to always think, is this recording me? And will this get played again? How's this going to affect my game? And that's what Big Brother's so good about. I was like, man, I was sitting watching TV. I was saying, let her in. Just let her in. You can figure out how to get her out down the road, but give her a chance to play because this is Big Brother. They're going to throw that curveball. That's what the show was built on. But they didn't, so now they have that. But then she goes on to say, the 4 that voted for me, you have a chance to play for an undisclosed superpower. That power will be disclosed to you within the next day of who won it. The 4 that voted no for me, you get to go play a game where whoever has the lowest score, it will hurt and affect your game from this day moving forward. And Big Brother, there's going to be a punishment. There's going to be somewhere you cannot play a game. It could be any wild card that's going to hurt somebody. So Mackenzie ended up going to win for the yes. So she wins a superpower that was undisclosed. They did let us know that she won. She does not know she won. She'll probably find out tonight when everybody else moves in. The person who lost was Chelsea. So now her game's going to be affected. And if she was one of the ones who were saying, let me make sure we got her name right. Yeah, Chelsea. Chelsea was one of the ones who were saying, teeter-tottering back and forth. Should I vote yes, let her in? Should I vote no? Now voting no hurts her game already on day one. We haven't even got past, we're just maybe 16 hours in, 12 hours in, about 15 hours if you do the math correctly. 15 hours in and your game is already affected. You haven't even met the other house guests. You don't know what's going to happen. And you're already affected by a simple decision of a yes to let an additional person in versus you saying that's one more person I got to outbeat. Big Brother, I'm telling you, man, it's the gift that keeps giving. They find a way to just keep reinventing. So now the other 8 house guests will be moving in tonight. So make sure you tune in to see that. They'll be moving in tonight, and we will continue to see what happens. But as you look at the first 8, you're already starting to see the people who are going to separate themselves. The realtor, to me, sticks out. And I think of Felicia from last season, who was a realtor. She knew how to manipulate herself around the house. And I always said Felicia would have won Big Brother if right at the end she started burning the allies. And she became the sacrificial lamb. She could have probably made to finale night because she did well of just being that mother figure to the younger players who they could go talk to. Same thing with Cherie. They found out more about Cherie and they voted her out. So I could see the realtor being that person in Big Brother. They got an undercover cop that's coming tonight. He's the wild card all the way to me because an undercover cop, he's not going to disclose he's an undercover cop in New York, but he's a retired undercover cop. I believe now he's back a patrol officer because, of course, going on Big Brother now, once you announce to the world that you're an undercover cop, everybody knows. So I guess he's now back a patrol officer for NYPD. But being in that capacity of being in that role, he's another person you're going to have to watch. He's going to know how to gain trust and to gain knowledge and intel from you and from your game. So he's another wild card to look out for. They haven't got us been to Marines. He's another wild card to look out for. The video store guy is the biggest wild card to me in this game because he's a fan of the show. He knows the show. And he's been watching a long time. And Big Brother, mainly the ones who go deep into the show, who get to finale night, Final 4, Final 8, Zingbot. And I kind of went backwards. It's pretty much Zingbot, Final 8, Final 4, finale night. The ones who get to that area right there, Big Brother, who skip, being that first vote or that second vote to the jury house, those are the ones who have watched the show for seasons like me, who have seen the great ones like Jag, like Matt from season 22, who've seen those guys, seen those girls, who have been able to learn from other people to keep their game progressing in the game of Big Brother. So that's why I keep saying this video store guy, he's a big fan. He talked about how he's watched it, some of the greats. He's one I'm definitely keep eye on. So many people, can't wait to see who comes tonight. Big Brother just starting off with a bang. And I'm going to talk to the CEO, the president of Boom Broadcasting, Mr. Michael Davis, because I may have to come and drop another emergency episode because now we're going to see who else moves in. They could be playing for head of household tonight. And guess what? We could see somebody go on the block tonight. So much can happen on a Thursday night on Big Brother. Definitely tune in. Keep your eyes peeled. Great show. Big Brother is starting off on the right track. And we're looking forward to as it continues on. And as the summer continues on, every time it's on CBS, tuning in, bringing you guys up to speed of what happened to Big Brother. Be other people coming on It Stinks that'll be talking Big Brother with me, talking about game and how other people's games is advancing and how other people's game is getting blown up on Big Brother. So definitely looking forward to that. Also, another show dropped today. We'll be coming back talking about that show probably with a special episode when we do the Big Brother. We probably do a double crossover because Cobra Kai is on Netflix right now. And we told everybody on episode 1 that we will be going back recapping every episode of Cobra Kai as they come out. So definitely go to Netflix, check out Cobra Kai. So much coming on this summer. Cannot wait to discuss it with you guys on It Stinks. We truly thank you guys for tuning in. It's summertime. It's Big Brother. I got my water. I'm ready to go. And as Julie would always say, house guests, let's play the game.